Guys, so I just wanted to make this quick little video. I actually just got back from the theater. I'm watching Candyman. Full disclosure, I don't think I've seen. I think I saw just one of the Candyman movies, and I don't remember pretty much anything about it. So I was going in blind when I went to see this movie. I know like the very basics, of course. Must say, it was obvious that they were trying to do something with this movie, which I can appreciate. Just from the beginning, I was kind of confused as to whether or not there was something wrong with, the projector or something, because when the studio credits popped up, they're completely backwards. I was like wondering, is this just to was this just like a part of the movie to kind of confuse us, to make us, I don't know, it came off as, it was kind of weird. And so, but when they finally got to the actual credits, they were correct, so I'm assuming that was part of the movie. They were just trying to give us a sense of confusion, and then to add to the kind of atmosphere of the movie. The opening credits itself, it was very disorienting. That's where I was looking for. Because it was like you were like upside down, but also traveling forwards or backwards. I think it was backwards. And you were just like looking up at these skyscrapers. But it was like these skyscrapers were upside down, but there were clouds at the bottom of the skyscrapers. It made it look like it was like these skyscrapers were so high up above like the clouds. It was so disorienting, and obviously I knew that was like also supposed to be part of the movie. It's just supposed to be disorienting. I did like it though. I did like the soundtrack. It was great as well. The story-wise, obviously, like I said before, they're trying to do something with this. I'll try not to get into spoilers, but I'm still kind of bad, really, about trying to determine whether or not something's spoiling something. So, let's just say that this movie, the character of Candyman, he really isn't just this kind of generic villain in which the character has to defeat. It's implied that he's essentially the manifestation of all the pain and suffering that Black people has suffered throughout the decades. And it's not exactly new. The original Candyman came to be because of a man who fell in love with a white woman and was murdered because of it. And so that premise kind of is modernized with some of the struggles that Black people are facing today. In particular, police brutality. And so that's kind of how this character what gives it fuel. And so I really do think that this movie is kind of a metaphor for the pain and suffering of Black people. So this character continues to be powerful because of that. And so I really did think it's an interesting movie to think about. The more you think about it, the kind of deeper you look into this. I mean, I won't say that the writing was particularly deep. It's obvious they were doing things, and it did make you think, but I don't know, I think just the writing was okay. It's definitely not some of a lot of them horror movies where it's just pretty generic. It was fine. I kind of did like that premise of trying to relate it more towards serious issues going on today. That's another thing I was thinking about when watching this movie, or just after I watched it. How horror movies kind of reflect the horror that goes on today, the fear that that you live through, and this was kind of a manifestation of the fear and horror that Black people go through every day. And so I can appreciate in that sense. There were a lot of creepy moments, to be honest. There were moments I was just, oh, so creepy, especially with all the mirrors and Candyman and all that. The acting was great. I did enjoy the acting. Let's just say that there wasn't any of the moments of acting that detracted from the movie, to be honest. They did have a gay couple that thankfully did not end up dying, which I appreciated greatly. They were more like minor characters, but I did appreciate that they were included. But yeah, I think that was kind of all my thoughts. Kind of disjointed, but it is what it is. I wasn't really this kind of spur of the moment. I didn't really like write down an outline to follow, so that was kind of my thoughts on the Candyman review. So if you do kind of like those movies that try to address serious issues that are going on in the world today, you'll probably enjoy this fairly well. If you want to watch a movie that kind of addresses issues facing the Black community, once again, probably enjoy this movie. I know there are some people that were complaining about how woke it was. Being seriously, if you think a Candyman movie is woke, then you didn't watch the original, because they literally is, Candyman is a manifestation of the spirit of the man who was killed for loving a Black woman. So, yeah, if you're trying to act like a Candyman movie is woke, then you obviously didn't watch the original. But yeah, so that was like my thoughts on this movie. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to get notifications for all the videos I'll be doing. You guys have a nice night, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.